Hey YouTubers, what's going on? I'm gonna probably be doing, um, where the hell did I put? Oh, in my pocket. Okay, we're gonna be doing something new here. It is going to be the NFL picks for the postseason. I'm really not gonna be doing any type of contest this year anyways. We got a lot of stuff to explain in this video, not so much what's all going on in the NFL, but that's going to be our first topic. Sorry about that, but if you didn't know my other videos, I kind of do that, so. Anyways, we got NFC, AFC predictions that I'm going to predict. I am going to predict the score, but it isn't going to matter. All that matters is who's going to get the W. So we will start out in Atlanta, where the Packers face the Falcons in that NFC Championship game. That is Sunday. So anyways, I want to say who's going to the Super Bowl for the NFC title first, and we'll work on the AFC. There's only 4 teams left, so I kind of have to work a way around there. But anyways, we got the Atlanta Falcons and Packers. I already said it. Final score, Packers do win it 34-27. They move on to Super Bowl 50. And for the AFC in Foxborough, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Patriots are, I hate to say it, but they are victorious in this. 34-20. That's my score. I don't see any tight matchups in that game like I did yesterday. I guessed 20-13. The score was 18-16 Steelers. Steelers with 20 and the Chiefs with 13. Well, they got 16 for the Chiefs and we got 20. So I was off by, okay, 6 points. Very good, right? Because I was thinking, okay, this is going to be a tough game, but that pass that Alex Smith threw, oh, the flag held, oh, you got to watch that, the highlights on that game. That was ridiculous. You know, he throws a touchdown and a flag is called for, was it, pass interference or something like that. But anyways, that really came back on him, did not count as a touchdown. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Because, anyways, I did want to see the Steelers win anyways. Because I figured if it goes to the Super Bowl... Wait a minute. I got the Steelers to lose in the AFC Championship. So, if I'm right, New England's playing in the Super Bowl. And then if I'm right on the NFC side, Green Bay is playing in the Super Bowl. If I am wrong, if I'm wrong, what I have going right now is that if I'm wrong, okay, if Falcons played good football, they make it to the Super Bowl and they beat the Packers, it would be the Packers. And if I was wrong on the AFC side saying that the Steelers aren't going to win this thing and they end up doing that, they play in the Super Bowl, then we got a holding effort. And then we got Falcons and Steelers. Or something. You know, so I hope my Packers make it in. As you can tell, I am all about Green Bay from Minnesota. Watch the Vikings. Hated the Packers for many years. Many years I hated Green Bay. I did not like Green Bay at all. But then this buddy was a big, huge Brett Favre fan. And you know, that's of course what got me started liking Green Bay Packers. Brett Favre's final year. And hey, I hated Brett Favre too. Because Brett Favre was so freaking good, you know, that we couldn't stop him. Well, I hate Tom Brady, but I don't think I'm ever becoming a Patriots fan. Just because I made a Patriots friend. I don't care if he don't like the decision I made, or she's probably going to break up with me because I'm never going to be a freaking Patriots fan. But Packers and the Packers and the Packers and the Patriots in Super Bowl 50. Is that February 5th? Whatever. It might be February 5th. But anyways, that is what I have for that game. And before we step away from football, I got the next year's go around, and this includes an what are they? The UFC Trojans or USC Trojans, whatever. But anyways, this is interesting. What I think is very interesting. If you don't know this already, the San Diego Chargers are going to go to Los Angeles. I haven't heard an exact word on it. I actually got to find this out for myself. Where will the LA Chargers play next year?
Sorry, Tony. I don't see any schedule.
Okay. Chargers, not Raiders. Although I think they're probably going to be a next team that moves to LA. My prediction is, well, I don't freaking know, and I don't know what to tell you on that. But I do know the Chargers going to LA. Okay, this don't give me any freaking information. But I'm going to pause this video, and I'll come back at you after I figure this out.
Similar to the Los Angeles Dodgers logo, but the difference being that it's slanted and it has the lightning bolt logo there, the new logo from the now Los Angeles Chargers there, who also had changed their Twitter handle. As we bring up the Twitter account, there is the man himself, Ian Rapoport. And Ian, Alex brings up a terrific point. What are the Chargers going to do in terms of searching for a head coach in the midst of such turmoil right now?
Well, there really are, from my understanding, basically two separate operations.
Okay, from the topic, it says that they are playing the Chargers' strange LA move. I was wrong. They're not moving to the Coliseum. Instead, they are going to play at a 27,000-seat soccer stadium. Well, what the fuck? Oh, this is gonna bug me. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna read this off to you. The Chargers will play their home games in the next 2 seasons at the 30,000. Now it says 30,000. 30,000 seats StubHub Center in Carson, California. The StubHub. So they are not sharing it with the Rams. And this is 27,000. This only seats 27,000 people for an NFL game. 30,000, excuse me. So that's 30,000 for a freaking professional football game. How good is this gonna fare out? I don't get it. Why wouldn't, I mean, in a 30,000 capacity stadium play there. But the thing is, they're not moving to the Coliseum, which, well, my book I think is a good thing because that wouldn't make much sense. They're playing in a soccer stadium. Okay. So for football, this is what I got. For soccer, before it was soccer, or it is frickin' soccer. What the hell, right? You're probably asking, because most teams have at least 70,000 fans for a football game, right? Baseball is about 40,000. This is 30,000 people coming to watch their Chargers or their soccer team. Don't know much about it. But the city is located 10 miles from Los Angeles. Not knowing what their name of their new stadium is, and so when they are getting into, or I don't know. But anyways, that's where they're going to play for the 2017, 2018, and 2019 season. Until they move to No, okay. I am freaking confused, but anyways, that's the move that they're making, and the Atlanta Falcons are moving next year. The Atlanta Falcons next year are moving to their new football stadium. Very gorgeous, retractable roof. $2.5 billion they spent on it. Capacity, I want to say that's 70,000. Wow. You got the Los Angeles Rams cashed in pretty good when they were leasing out, or the Trojans leased out for the Los Angeles Rams to play 2 seasons including next year in the LA Coliseum, which seats about 90,000. Right now, that is the biggest stadium in the National Football League. Okay, but the Rams, or the Falcons, the Atlanta Falcons, are gonna host their home games at their own stadium. So as of right now, you got US Bank Stadium's the newest stadium for until July, until Atlanta opens theirs, and then that will be the newest stadium. Don't know if it's the biggest, but it does have a retractable roof where Minnesota does not. But why does Minnesota really need one? Minnesota has a beautiful US Bank Stadium that is it's nice. It really is. From looking at pictures and all that stuff, it feels like in the US Bank Stadium, you're outside, but at the same time you're inside. And it's 90-foot doors or something. That stadium looks terrific. And I'm pretty sure you guys have seen pictures of it on the web. But anyways, moving on to baseball. What we see there, I'm going to do predictions on that. Because there's so many games in baseball, when that starts, their spring training and all that, which is right a couple months down the road. Anyways, I am going to predict the spring training games, who wins, who loses, scores included for the month that they have spring training, which will be end of February and mostly March, all of March. That's usually what the spring training goes, but I don't know. This year, there is a team that I just would like to see go back at the World Series. Okay, so I'm a Packers fan in football, but I'm a Minnesota Twins fan in baseball. I don't watch as much baseball as I used to, since I grew into this football thing back in, 2000. Well, I still watched it, but... Okay, between baseball, NASCAR, and golf, it's a great sport to watch if you want to fall asleep, and you can't sleep, or some shit. Okay, that's not with everybody, because I know there's some baseball fans out there that favor that more than football. But anyways, I am gonna and here's the interesting with both sports that I'm gonna predict on, football and baseball. I might not even add the NBA, but the NBA not this year. Well, NBA is done, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Oh boy, long day. But anyways, we got some interesting 4 teams coming up, and then we'll move right along to baseball. Maybe I'll jump into hockey, but I'll do something like that probably tomorrow. I'll probably upload that. But anyways, this video is concluded. You have a great day and peace.